7.4 Part 1 Adding Fractions. To add fractions, you must have a common denominator. The bottoms must be the same. The denominator might stay the same or it might change. When you change a denominator to something different, it must be multiplying in a term. That's the only thing you can do to change a denominator is to multiply. X plus 2 divided by x minus 3 plus 4 over x plus 3. Find the common denominator. You can always multiply the two denominators. The common denominator is x minus 3 times x plus 3. Leave it like this. Do not actually multiply it out. So write that common denominator twice. Now see what was multiplied in the bottom from the original. See what was multiplied in. On the left side, x minus 3 was already there, so x plus 3 was multiplied in. On the right side, x plus 3 was already there, x minus 3 was multiplied in. Whatever is multiplied in the bottom also gets multiplied in the top. So I put in bold what I multiplied in. The left, x plus 3 on top and bottom. On the right, x minus 3 on the top and bottom. Okay, you're trying to see what you did from the original denominator to your new denominator. Okay, I just rewrote that. Now multiply the tops, leave the bottom. FOIL on the top left. First, x times x, x squared. Outside, x times 3, 3x. Inside, 2 times x, 2x. Last, 2 times 3 is 6. On the top right, distribute the 4. 4 times x, 4x. 4 times negative 3, negative 12. Now we're going to add the tops like terms. The bottom stays the same. So x squared is the only square. 3x plus 2x is 5x, plus 4x is 9x. 6 plus negative 12 is negative 6. The denominator stays the same. Example 2. X plus 2 divided by 2x minus 3 plus 4 over x plus 3. The common denominator is the 2 multiplied. So I'm just going to have the 2 multiplied together. Now see what multiplies in. On the left, x plus 3 gets multiplied in the top and bottom because it's new. On the right, x plus 3 was already there. So we're going to multiply in 2x minus 3 to the top and bottom. On the top left, now to multiply, you're going to FOIL. X times x, x squared. X times 2, 2x. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 2, 6. On the top right, distribute. 4 times 2x, 8x. 4 times negative 3, negative 12. We're going to add our like terms now on the top. X squared is the only x squared. 2x plus 3x is 5x, plus 8x is 13x. 6 plus negative 12 is negative 6. So we get x squared plus 13x minus 6. The bottom stays the same, 2x minus 3 times x plus 3. So we got our common denominator by multiplying the 2. And whatever gets multiplied in the bottom also gets multiplied to the top. What if the denominator factors? You factor the denominators. The common denominator must have each of the original pieces in the new denominator. You can only do 2 things to get a common denominator. Multiply in a term or keep it the same. You never delete a term. Example 3. X over x plus 2. Plus 8 over x squared minus 4. Okay, the left stays the same. The right factors, x squared minus 4 is x plus 2, x minus 2. So the common denominator is the term on the bottom right, because you could take the left denominator and multiply in to get that right there, and the right denominator will stay the same. The common denominator is the term on the bottom right. The bottom left will multiply in x minus 2. The bottom right stays the same. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So the left gets multiplied in x minus 2 on the top and the bottom. Distribute the x on the top left. X times x, x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. There are no like terms. Just add everything through. The bottom stays the same. Example 4, x plus 3 over x squared plus x minus 2 plus 2 over x squared minus 1. Factor the bottoms. The bottom left is a trinomial with a 1, so multiply to negative 2 added 1 is plus 2 minus 1. The bottom right's a difference of squares, x plus 1, x minus 1. The common denominator has to have each term from the original. So at the bottoms, we have an x plus 2, an x minus 1, and an x plus 1. So that is our common denominator. Whatever gets multiplied the left gets multiplied the right. So on the left, we need to multiply x plus 1 because it wasn't originally there. On the right, multiply in x plus 2 because it wasn't originally there. Now we're going to FOIL to do our multiplication. The top left is FOIL. First, x times x, x squared. Outside, x times 3, 3x. Inside, 1 times x, 1x. And last, 1 times 3 is 3. On the top right, it looks like I did the first inner outer last, but that's okay because it's addition. Okay, I have 1x plus 3x. If you do it in the order FOIL, it's 3x plus 1x, but it's adding, so it's okay. The top right, multiply 2 times x, 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. Add our like terms, x squared. 1x plus 3x is 4x, plus 2x is 6x. Our numbers, 3 plus 4 is 7. So our answer is x squared plus 6x plus 7. The denominator stays the same. So it's x plus 2, x minus 1, x plus 1. That's the end.